Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today is Birchbox versus Ipsy once again for September. But as always, if you want more information about either of these, the links will be down below. Last month we did start with Birchbox and I believe Birchbox won. And as of right now, the ranking is like totally crazy. I think it is 11 Ipsy and 20 Birchbox. So Birchbox has a huge lead, but let's see if Ipsy can come through this month. Okay, so getting right in here into the bag, it's very fall-ish, and I actually don't mind this one. Sometimes I feel like they're a little bit cheap looking, but this one almost looks like a clutch. And as far as the theme goes, it is Face Fashion by Ipsy. So it's just this very pretty, like kind of rose gold, I think that's what they were going for, with this really nice texture, and I feel like, yes, it's definitely a different shape. I was like, there's something different about this one, but I love how it's a little bit longer, super cute. Hopping into the first thing I'm seeing, this is from NYX, and actually Ipsy paired with them. I think that's really cool. So this looks like a little eyeshadow trio, and it looks like my color. I don't know, it just says Ipsy NYC 01 on the back, but they look like these beautiful neutral colors. Let me get the sticker off so I can open it. Why do they always have to do this? Alright, so we are back in business, and these colors are looking gorgeous. They definitely look like colors I'm going to use on an everyday basis. There's this really nice kind of light champagne color that has a little bit of taupe in it actually when you swatch it. And then there's also this like kind of medium toned bronzy color. Totally great for this time of year. And then also a deeper, darker brown that seems really dark in the pan. Is this black? You know what, guys? It is totally black. So I'll put a clip in of the swatches for you guys so you can see them. But at first glance and at first touch, they do feel slightly powdery. I haven't actually played with a lot of NYX eyeshadows before, but the colors are looking totally great. Especially that bronzy one. It has like a beautiful iridescence to it. Oh my gosh. And one thing I've learned is I immediately have to take swatches off or they get all over me. And especially on my shirt. Going into the bag of goodies again, I'm seeing something from Trestique, I think is how you say it, in this little pencil form again. I have had something by them in the past like this, but I feel like it was a little bit chubbier, and I never really used it. But on the back here, this is a mini matte lip crayon, so that could be cool, except it's in Nantucket Nude. And as you can probably tell by the lip I have going on today, I'm not a big nude person. I actually feel extremely uncomfortable wearing nude lips, but this color, yeah, it's just really nude, but the style of the packaging is really nice. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, it's almost like a peachy nude too. It's not even a pinky nude. I mean, I totally love when people have nude lips and like kind of have a gloss over top to change the color. I mean, obviously with a lip liner, I'm sure I could change up this color a little bit, but as of right now, this is kind of a bust for me. With that being said though, the formula seems really nice. It's super smooth and velvety. Next up is a Formula X nail polish, and I love when I get these in Ipsy. I think this is my second time getting one of these cute little boxes in there. So obviously the deal breaker comes with the color. I'm either gonna love it or I'm gonna hate it. I get so nervous. Ooh, it's like a berry red. I love it. I love it. What am I doing? I don't know. So this is super deep and dark and berry and just screams fall. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So this color is called Ignite, and I really think I'm even gonna still love it if it's a little bit darker on the nails. I don't have a lot of this color in my collection. Plus, you can never go wrong with the Formula X brand. It's a really great brand of nail polishes. I have a few colors in my collection, so loving this one. Next up is a little tube. Okay, Ipsy's doing really good. This is from First Aid Beauty, and this is the Ultra Repair Cream. It says intense hydration for dry, parched skin. And I have only tried maybe the hand cream by First Aid Beauty. Something's telling me I bought it because of Miss Glamorazzi years ago, but I've never tried anything like their moisturizers. It says apply as needed from head to toe throughout the day. So really, I just think this is like a lotion. I don't know. Can it be used on my face? I don't know. I'm gonna have to read up on it a little bit more, but let me know if you guys love this stuff and what you use it for. But this is going to be something that I'm going to totally need when the weather changes from like this kind of fall weather to the colder months. My skin just gets incredibly dry. So last but not least is something from this Vasanti brand, and I have had this before. It's been a very long time though since I've gotten a product from them, and this is their Brighten Up Enzymatic, I think is how you say it, Face Rejuvenator, and it's an exfoliating cleanser. So I say this all the time when I get skincare stuff in like Ipsy or Birchbox because I don't have a huge use for this because I am on Retin-A. So I will probably give it like one try if I'm feeling super adventurous, but if I don't end up liking it, I'll pass it along to Jerome because he does get a lot of use out of this stuff. I am going to look at the texture though really quick just because I'm very curious, and I was thinking that it would have like maybe some beads in it, but it looks quite smooth. You know what? It does have little particles in there, and it feels very much like sand, even like a little bit smaller than those little tiny sand pieces. So I don't know, this doesn't feel too like abrasive on the skin. I might actually really like it. So that's everything that was in my Ipsy bag, and I think they did a very, very great job this month. I was very happy with the products, but because I wasn't so happy about the face product and that nude lip is something I might not use, I definitely think I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, so Birchbox is like so freaking cute. I love how they do this. I think I say that every single month, but on here it just says, "Psst, you're beautiful," and I think the pattern on this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Opening this up though, there are always these little cards that fall out, and oh, look at this little card. It's looking so cute, and I think the theme, does it have a theme? It just says "Hi there" in big bold letters, and I don't want to read over it too much, so if I can find the theme, I will put it down in the description box for you guys. But here is what my box is looking like this month. Oh my gosh. Did I get a special edition one? You know what? I can't remember. I don't think I did though, but we are gonna start with the huge elephant in the room, and it is this very, very nice sample size of something from Divines. I think that's what the brand's called. On the card, this is the Divines. This is a sea salt spray. That is the name, guys. I'm not even kidding. But the full size is $24, and this styling spray gives you beachy texture and mega volume without any stickiness. So I am a little bit 50-50 on this. I have very fine thin hair, and I like my hair to be very soft, so when it comes to products like these, I sometimes stray away because they can sometimes make my hair feel a little bit crunchy and just a little bit dry. But I love the sample size, love the packaging, I love how it has a little sprayer or like a little pump. Let's see how this smells though. Ooh, oh my gosh, that smells quite good. I'm pleasantly surprised. Typically, with these kind of sea salt sprays, they smell like salt and they smell like the ocean. And that's not a super bad thing, but this one almost has like a vanilla-y scent. I was not expecting that. I mean, can this be applied to dry hair? I'm very tempted to try it for you guys. You know what? We're gonna go for it. I don't know. I don't have a mirror. I'm not quite sure if this will do anything, but it does seem very nice in the hair, and it doesn't have a sticky feel. I can almost feel it on my hand, and it has like kind of like a mattifying feel. The only way I can describe it is that it gives my hands like a little bit of that texture feel. Like if you've ever used a texturizing product, sometimes it can make your hands feel like super, super textured. This is like very, very light, so that I'm happy about. So yeah, very excited to try this and can't get over the sample size for sure. Next up is something in this little package, and it's from Japanesque. Oh my gosh, I can't open this fast enough. You guys know I love Japanesque, especially their Velvet Touch blushes. I'm wearing one today, and this is one of their Velvet Touch eyeshadow duos. So I would highly recommend that Velvet Touch line, and they do have a foundation that I've recently seen that I want to try so bad. Plus their packaging is like the cutest thing ever. I feel like if I created a makeup brand, my packaging would be somewhat similar to this. I just really, really like it, and it feels so nice. It has this little colored top that's a little bit marbly, and let's check out the colors. It looks like I got the shade 01. That's typically how they like name their shades or whatever, just by numbers. Ooh, looking very pretty. There's almost like this bluey, sparkly, kind of like icy shade. Let me swatch it. It does look nice. It's not swatching kind of as I thought, but it does have a super nice shimmer to it, or like almost metallic finish when you get it in the light. And then over here, it looks like a very, very dark gray. I'm not quite sure if there's any blue in it. I definitely think there is, but look at that pigmentation on that dark color. Super impressive. So I will definitely be trying this very soon. I just feel like this combo of colors is beautiful and kind of outside of my comfort zone, so very excited about those. And this tiny little baby packaging. Am I the only one fascinated by like miniature things? Oh shoot, I got so excited I didn't even read you the card on that one, but I mean it's eyeshadow, so it's kind of straightforward, and a full size of one of those is $33. Next up is something from Acure, and this is a facial cleansing gel with superfruit plus chlorella growth factor. That sounds a bit scary. And on here it says for combo to oily skin. Birchbox, I don't have oily skin, and I'm pretty sure my profile says I have dry skin. But that's okay. On the card, let me find it first. Yes, this is Acure Organics, and like I said, facial cleansing gel with superfruit and all that jazz, and the full size is $26. It says it infuses skin with anti-aging ingredients, that's really good, for a younger, fresher looking complexion. I feel like we can all use that. I want to see the texture though. I don't know, that's just like what I always go for with cleansers, I feel like, is the texture, but it looks like a gel. Yeah, it's a gel. Duh, Lacey, it's in the name. The texture is super interesting. It's like this gel that turns creamy. Can you guys see like that getting creamy? It's in like a really weird spot, but that's kind of cool. I'll definitely give it a try, but I don't have high hopes just because it says it's for combo to oily skin. So if I don't end up loving it, if it's a little too dry for me, I'll either pass it along to Jerome or my mom. And like I suspected, we are on to this little packaging. Super, super cute color this month. It's almost like a greeny robin's egg blue. It's very, very pretty. So in here, I see some disappointing sample sizes. I see a perfume and then this tiny little eyebrow pencil. Okay, this is what I chose from the email. Finally, I figured it out. So we might as well start with this, and it is so small because it is from Anastasia or Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is their perfect brow pencil, and the full size is $25. Obviously, it's just meant to help you fill in your brows. And I want to take a look at the color. I actually used the Brow Wiz today. That's one of my favorites. And this color is looking a little bit light for me, but it's a really hard, stiff pencil. As I keep going though, I think the color will be fine. That was like the one thing I was worried about when getting this from the email, because I was like, how are they gonna know what color I need unless they go like by my hair color in my profile? That's probably how they did it. But I definitely will try this. I've been wanting to try more of the Anastasia stuff for a while now, just because I'm such a fan of the Brow Wiz. And I think I tried their pomade. It was a little too fussy for me. I just like the little simple pencils, and I've never used like these ones that you physically have to sharpen. So very, very, very excited for this one, and I'll be putting that right by my little everyday makeup bin. And lastly, my perfume sample, and I don't really like getting these. I rarely ever love them, but I will give Birchbox credit because they've definitely cut down on them. Before, I felt like I was getting them like every single month, but on the card, like I can read the name, I'm gonna butcher it. It's like the L'Artisan Parfumeur La Chasse aux Papillons. I no. If you want to see the full entire name, it'll be down in the description box, but the full size is $85, and it says there are fresh notes of orange blossom, jasmine, lime, and tuberose. So, I like the jasmine aspect. I'm a very, very floral person when it comes to scents, and it has a sprayer. Not too bad. Dare I put this on my arm? No, because if I hate it, I'm gonna be smelling it all day. Let's see. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, it's like spicy smelling. It smells like spicy food. I can definitely smell the jasmine in there, but it is surrounded by some stuff I just don't like. I can totally tell that this is a fall scent, but can you guys see? It's only half filled up. This is only a 0.05 fluid ounce bottle, and it is, I'm not even kidding, half full, and I sprayed it once. So I would have been very disappointed if I liked this stuff, but I don't, so goodbye. I pulled a Gigi Gorgeous there. Did you guys like that? So that is everything that I got in my Birchbox this month, and honestly, I was expecting a little bit more. So after looking over all of the products, I definitely actually think Ipsy came out on top. This is a very exciting month, and I'm gonna have to give Birchbox a 5 out of 10. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got in my Birchbox and Ipsy subscriptions for the month of September, and if you guys want to leave what you got in your bags or boxes down below, I would love to read over them. Please make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you love these Birchbox versus Ipsy videos. I love filming them because as soon as I'm done, I go binge watch them all on YouTube. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Before leaving you though, I did want to remind you that I do have a giveaway going on right now over on Instagram featuring some amazing ColourPop cosmetics. So if you want to see what I unboxed and what you're going to win, I'll leave that video down below. It went up last week. But if you want the link to my Instagram, it's down there as well. My username is @LoveLaceyBeauty, and it's super easy to enter. Just head over to Instagram, check out the little ColourPop photo, and in the caption of that photo is exactly how to enter. But other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you as always so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!